Good evening. As California heads towards the November elections, we need to keep sight of who our future truly depends on. And no, I'm not necessarily talking about who will be the next governor. No, in fact, I'm here to talk to you about the future leaders who are still in the K 12 system, as well as our need to broaden the criteria for high need students to ensure an equitable distribution of funds. Funds that must also be allocated towards student support services, staff retention, and comprehensive extracurricular initiatives. California is changing students' academic results with help from the Local Control Funding Formula, LCFF. This policy has been in use since 2013, and its results demonstrate success among its beneficiaries. The LCFF supplemental and concentration grants target funding to support students from low income families, English learners, or foster youth. The Chancellor's Professor of Public Policy at UC Berkeley, Rucker Johnson, found that expenditures that reduce class sizes, increase teacher salaries, and reduce teacher turnover, all of which are associated with a stronger, more stable teaching force, promoted higher academic achievements. These achievements are notable in lower grade repetition, suspensions, and expulsions, as well as increased college preparedness for students approaching graduation. Our educators are the foundation for the current successes and academic progression that grant beneficiaries are seeing. And these same opportunities for success must become available to migrants, students facing homelessness, and special needs students too. Therefore, to ensure an equitable distribution of funds, we need to broaden the criteria for high needs students and continue assisting our educators so that they can continue to aid students during their learning years. Additionally, this policy is now over a decade old and needs a revision for accurate representation of the modern day. The economic landscape and the definition of high need have changed drastically since the LCFF's inception. The challenges students face are extensions of their outside lives, and student support is so much more than just academic now. Many school districts have reported increases in anxiety and other student mental health issues, as well as challenges with student engagement. Equally as concerning, legislative analyst Gabriel Patek found that for high schools, school districts believe that greater levels of absences were due to anxiety and other mental health issues. I'm not sure if we've all forgotten how serious and real it felt to realize that as soon as you enter high school, it's only 4 short years, and then you get the boot into adulthood. But that does not change the fact that as real as we must have thought it to be, today's students are facing the same worries and some. In today's age, where everyone can have a platform to express their ideologies to anyone around the world and at any time, we must place additional focus on students' mental health. Children and young adults are easily impressionable, and their online activities can increase mental health issues as they age. Life during and outside of school, at home, and online all affect young minds. Without access to counseling from either family, friends, or professionals, the anxieties they deal with after the bell rings will surely carry on into the classroom the following days. Without a third place between school and home, students can lack the social skills gained through face-to-face interactions. They may struggle excessively with assignments because they have no one to help, or they may need somewhere to unwind before returning home. Student care cannot conclude when the final bell rings, because for many high-need students, the challenges they face persist well beyond school hours. California's formula must evolve to address students' mental health needs if it hopes to continue seeing academic successes. We must care about the entire student, not solely their academic capabilities. We have discovered that student mental health support is necessary for continued academic success, proven that additional grants and policies yield greater results, and that caring for our educators pays dividends in the care they provide our students. To conclude, I'd like to leave you with a quote from Michael Matsuda, superintendent at Anaheim Union High School District. The future of education must focus on integrating student voice, mental health, and career readiness into new structures that allow for greater community building and effective caring on the part of adults. Thank you.